What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's get into this little TV wrap-up. I've been searching for stuff to watch for the past weekend, so you know I had some time last weekend in between doing things, so I checked out a few shows. So I'm just gonna give you a little wrap-up on what I see on the TV landscape, okay? So come on and get into this week. So I started off with The Fix. The Fix is a show that's coming on ABC. It's with this woman. I don't know if maybe I should get these people's name, huh? You know, I'm gonna put their name down here somewhere, child. So the stars of the show is this woman. She used to work with the FBI or the DA's office or whoever they working for, right? And they're trying to convict this guy that committed this crime, killed his wife. The guy who is a black man, that's Ed Abisi. Y'all know Ed Abisi from Eyes, okay? He was around here raping people out in their booty. He killed his wife, supposedly. They put him on trial and he got off. His next wife has come up dead, or his next girlfriend has come up dead, and so the people that she worked with at that time, they're trying to get her to come back and try this man again and work on the case again, and everything, the drama that surrounds that whole situation. Now, y'all must know that this show is executive produced, I don't know if executive, but it's produced by Marsha Clark. She's also a writer on the show. If you don't know who Marsha Clark is, she worked on the trial with O.J. Simpson, worked on the prosecution side, and so a lot of this kind of parallels that case to some extent, so you will see the parallels. Some of it doesn't, some of it does. From what I can catch from the first episode, it's pretty typical, as in, you know, we don't know if he's actually the bad guy. You know, there's a mystery as to whether he actually did do it, or maybe somebody else did do it, or at least one of them times, you know, he could have did it or not, could have done it or whatever. And then you have the side that there's a mole, and, you know, there's a crooked, his lawyer is crooked, and he owes some money to some people. So, you know, he out here gonna be doing things he ain't got no business doing, child. So it looks like a pretty okay show. I don't know if I'm gonna be 100% sold on it. I'm kind of on the fence. It looked like it's pretty good. Have y'all checked out The Fix? Let me know what you think about that. My next new show I checked out is Good Girls. So I caught season 2, episode 1, and when I was watching it, I was like, oh, this is a pretty good show. I wish I knew who these people were and why all of these things are important. I signed up for Netflix again so I could watch the first season and get my 30 days free, okay? So I'm watching season 1 right now, and it looks pretty good. It's basically about 3 women who are in hard financial straits, you know, for different reasons. One is a single mother, young woman, and her daughter is kind of trying to figure out her identity, okay? She has a lot of money issues. She's working this dead-end job at the grocery store, you know, just trying to make ends meet. Then we got another woman who has a husband who owns a car dealership. She seems to be doing well, but then she finds out her husband is cheating on her. She finds out that he has mortgaged the house several times, so they don't have any money to try. They maxed out. Everything is done, okay? She didn't know that, so she need money. Then we have another family that has a sick daughter, and they need medication. Insurance is terrible. You know, they're not able to get the care that the daughter needs, so these women decide to rob a grocery store. So some things happen when they rob the grocery store, and they end up getting mixed up, you know, with a drug cartel. It's a lot of things going on. So I'm still in season 1 trying to get my bearings to figure out what's going on, okay? But what I've saw so far is really, really good, and I know that Color Me Pink does reviews for it. She's doing reviews for season 2, so that's what made me want to watch it, because I saw that she do the review, and I was like, oh, I wish I knew what was, you know, going on. So I started watching it. So I like it. I think I like it so far. So y'all let me know what you think about Good Girls. Are you checking that out? Is that something that you watch? Let me know. It comes on NBC. All right, the next show is a Netflix show. It's called Black Mirror. If you haven't seen Black Mirror, it's the bomb, okay? I've started with season 1. I saw that long time ago. Season 1, season 2, those seasons where it's like only 2 or 3 episodes, you know. I've seen all those episodes, and so I started with season 3, and so I think I'm on season 4. I can't really tell because they go like back to back, you know, right into each other. So I think I'm into season 4 now, because I'm trying to get to the Black Museum episode everybody talks about. I haven't got to that episode yet. I just left the episode with the with the AIBs, them attacking people, and, you know, all of that stuff. So I just finished that episode. Right before that episode was the episode with the military guy, the guy who had the mask implanted in him, and, you know, it made them see the enemies as like some type of creatures, and they was out here killing people, but they're actually just real people. Like, Black Mirror is a really good show. It kind of like messes with your mind a little bit, because it makes you think of like technology and how like we rely so much on technology, and how technology could turn on you. It could, you know, it could turn into something else that we never expected it to. So yeah, it's a really good show. I like it. Some of the shows can get a little bit far out as far as like the guy with the bees, I never understood why he did this. I mean, I know he had the manifesto and all of that stuff, and they read certain parts out of it, but I wish I could have seen, you know, like what it was. You know how they have the bad guy origin story, okay? So you'll have what incident turned him into this person that want to kill people, right? So like we never got to see that actual thing. So I wish we had, you know, some of those episodes could be a little bit more fleshed out. I feel like sometimes they just be going for like the outrageous twist instead of like actually fleshing the story out like some of the beginning, the earlier things. And I haven't gotten to the one that's interactive, so I'm trying to take it in order, y'all, so bear with me. But Black Mirror is everything. Yes, it's good. I haven't got a chance to check out Cloak and Dagger, but I think I'm going to try. It's hard to get to season 1. Somebody put it in the suggestions for me, so I went to go check it out. But it's hard to get to season 1. Same thing with American Gods. I don't have Showtime or Star or whatever it comes on, so it's hard for me to watch it. But if I can, I did. And I watched all season 1. I just didn't do reviews on it, but I did watch all of season 1. It was a very good show. Let's talk about another Netflix show that I finally finished. It's called You. Y'all, the ending was disappointing, to say the least, okay? I knew it was going to be something clever, you know, at the end. I knew he wasn't going to get caught and go to prison, or he was just going to die at the end. I knew it was going to be something else, but the way it ended, I was like, and I don't think I don't know if it had ever got renewed for season 2, because it's a Lifetime show, y'all, not a Netflix show. I don't know if it's getting renewed for a season 2, so it's kind of like, meh, at the end. We did all of this for her to find out what you was doing, and y'all to go through all of this drama with this whole episode with her locked up for you to knock upside her head and kill her. I was like, okay, spoiler alert. That's what happened. It was a little disappointing for me at the end of the episode. Anticlimactic, to say the least. But what did y'all think about You on Netflix? Do you know if it's coming back? Put that in the comments. I tried to watch The Umbrella Society 2 times and I fell asleep. I could not get into it, y'all. I don't know why. I love superhero stuff. I love, you know, all of that stuff. The Peculiar School of Mrs. Whoever, and you know, all those weird movies like that. I like that kind of stuff, but I just couldn't get into this show for whatever reason. I have no idea what it's about because I fell asleep like pretty much 5 minutes into it both times I tried to watch it. Maybe I'll try again one day, but it didn't work out for me. I don't know. It just didn't work. Proven Innocent. This is a show that's on ABC too, I think. It's ABC if I'm not mistaken. Could be NBC, but I think it's ABC. It's about a girl and a boy who were proven innocent. They were proven guilty of a case, basically, and they got sentenced to, you know, death, life in prison or whatever for killing this young girl. But then later on, they got found innocent. Kelsey Grammer's on the show. He plays the district attorney who put them in jail. And so now that girl and another guy, another popular black actor, I can't remember his name. I'll try to put it down below. He and her have started this Innocence Project type, you know, law firm that helps people. So now, you know, first season is just case by case. You know how we have every week is a case by case. So, and then there's always the overarching backstory. The only thing I don't like about network TV is sometimes they get into this formula of, you know, whatever is hot at the moment. Like NBC has these, or ABC, NBC are all having these shows that are like This Is Us with the emotional speeches, like The Village. Like I don't even watch The Village. Child, I ain't watching The Village because all it's gonna do is make you cry for the whole episode. And so, you know, ABC now has a million little things. They have all this Is Usification of TV going on, right? And then you have the scandal type show where you have the case by case, the procedural every week. And then you'll have the major overarching story like How to Get Away with Murder, like Scandal, like pretty much every story there is to be like that. And then you'll have your soap opera type story like Grey's Anatomy, right? So this story falls under the, you know, case by case. Big overarching story is who killed the actual girl during that time. People still think she did, and occasionally it's brought up in episodes. And I'm waiting for them to defend somebody who is actually guilty. So I'm waiting for that to happen too. Yeah, it's a pretty good show. The only thing that's a little unrealistic is that the girl is extraordinarily beautiful. She is fair skinned, beautiful red hair. I mean, the girl is gorgeous. I mean, not taking anything away from her because she's a beautiful, gorgeous girl. But I'm just saying it's a little unrealistic that she cute. Then you got, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's really beautiful. She's like a model beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's crazy or whatever. Why I'm saying that, on Good Girls, one of the ladies, her breasts are so big. You know, and I felt like I was sexually harassing that lady because as soon as she turned around in the very first scene of the show, I was like, damn, they was way up here. It was like a bra. You know, like the old school bra them ladies be wearing that stick out like this. Like Miss Shirley be wearing at the church. You know what I'm talking about? It stick out. It was like this. Some things is big. I was like, golly, she is full chested. Okay, for sure. Yeah, proven innocent. The lawyer girl, she's beautiful. Like, she's gorgeous. It's a little almost make it look like, girl, this is not real life. There do not be this many pretty people working in no office together. Okay, and I live for Kelsey Grammer, even though he kind of like the bad guy or whatever. I live for him. Okay, love him. It's a pretty good show. Just like on the same level with The Fix. I'm kind of like, I don't know. We're going to see. I don't know. A Million Little Things, while we're talking about A Million Little Things, the show I started watching and I really got into it. I did not talk about it or anything like that, but yeah, so now we're on we still on season 2, I think, or season 1. I think we still on season 1, child. It's a long season. So we done found out a lot of things about John. John had a whole nother apartment. John had a lot of stuff going on, okay? But now in the last one I saw is when he sat down, not him, when homeboy, child, I can't remember these people's names, child, the one who got the baby with his John wife, he sat down with his wife and was, you know, they said they wanted to work it out, so he finally was going to tell her that baby is his and not John's, okay? So I thought that was going to be pretty interesting to see how that turned out. I know it's probably been, I don't know if it's been an episode or not, but I need to go and catch up on that one. But, yeah, that's a good show. I like that show. It is a This Is Us type deal, though. You know, a lot of reflection on life and, you know, mental illness talk and, you know, things like this and speeches and all of that. So, you know, if you're going to watch it, get your tissues together. Get ready to reflect on life, okay? Get ready. But it's a good show. You should check it out. Let's talk about This Is Us. So This Is Us, y'all, I have to be in the right mood to watch This Is Us because This Is Us be having my whole spirit wrecked, okay? Every time I see it, I just cry the whole day, child. I just be crying, girl. Just be crying. Listen, it's a good episode. I finally watched all of season 2 and saw how John died, you know, in the fire. He didn't die in the fire. He died after the fire, okay? We see all of that. Now we on, I'm right here with us in the present. I just haven't seen, I think I'm halfway through this last new episode. But I just wish I had me somebody like Randall. Can somebody find me a Randall? Okay, I just want somebody who'd get on my nerves, just like Randall. Okay, I love them together. I love Beth. I love Felicia Rashad. She was like, she was giving me life, okay? All my life in the last episode, like I lived. This Is Us is a really good show. It can get a little preachy. It can get a little, okay, I know we're going to go into a speech like Kate be taking me through, okay? Because I be like, girl, if you ain't never satisfied, you ain't never like 100% all the way happy. It's always something with her. But, you know, I be trying to make it through. And Homeboy with the black girl, with Zoe, what's his name? Child, I don't know these people's name. You know, actor doing, he was doing good, and now he back on that narcotic. I was just like, don't do it, friend, don't do it. But This Is Us is never something that I'm going to review. It's just too much. It's too much going on. So do y'all watch This Is Us? What do you think about this new season? Some people say they don't like it. With the whole dad in the past and the Vietnam storyline and all of that. I thought, what was the whole point of having a storyline if the uncle, is not going to come back at some point? Because y'all just left him like, all right, peace out. You know what I'm saying? Nice to meet you. It was cool. And that was it. So I was just like, okay, well, is anything going to happen? Like, I'm confused. But whatever. So tell me what you think about that show. Let me know. One show I need to watch is I Am the Night. I'm going to check that out. It's a TNT drama, so I don't have no idea what it's about, but I know it's some black people on the show and it's set in the past, so I'm going to check that out and let me know. If y'all like that show, let me know what you think about This Is the Night, or I Am the Night, excuse me, on TNT. As far as trash TV, let's get into it, okay? So let me tell you something. I was looking for something just to put on when I was cooking. You know, a lot of times I'll just put the TV on just to have something on in the background while I'm doing stuff. Temptation Island on USA. Baby, I watched one episode and I was hooked. First of all, Evan is an actor. I don't care what nobody say. He's a whole actor out here. That boy is not a real person. His voice is fake, and I cannot take him. He is annoying. Morgan is annoying. His girlfriend, Casey, she was cute or whatever, even though she had a body like a 12-year-old. She was cute. You know what I'm saying? I like Nicole, and I thought that her boyfriend, what's his name? The black dude, he was Carl. Carl was stupid for doing what he was doing with that thirsty girl. She was thirsty. She was begging him. It was like, hold on. Those ass people, listen, all in your business. What you doing? What you doing in here? You doing something? Mind your damn business. I don't forgot what I was talking about, but oh, Temptation Island. So yeah, I like Nicole. Carl was stupid for messing with that thirsty girl. She was basically begging him to give her some woo-woo, and I was like, girl, it can't be this bad. It can't be this bad for you, sis. And I was glad they broke up. I thought that I felt bad for Casey because Evan making a whole fool out of you out here. Okay, you out here looking real stupid, Casey, girl. But I understand her predicament because there wasn't nobody in that house that was cute. I felt bad for Wynn. Okay, even though he started acting crazy. Wynn was a little sprung behind that white girl, okay? He started acting out of character. I was like, wait a minute, Wynn, calm down, chill out. I wonder how it's going to be on the next episode because it's still the finale. The last part of the finale had got to air. I think he came on last night, if I'm not mistaken, so it should be up pretty soon. I wonder how it's going to turn out for John and his girlfriend because she went off and got her new man, and he did too, but I kind of feel like if she say, I want to be with you and let's be together, he going to be like, okay, we could work it out. And he poke Catherine just gonna fall to pieces, child. Her whole body just gonna shatter into 1,000 pieces. Poor Catherine, cause she really like him. But he was doing a lot. Like it was almost like he was. I wouldn't want to be with nobody who tests me like that. Okay, well I have this test for her and she passed this test. Then we'll be good or whatever. I'm like, bro, like why are you trying to test her like that? I just don't. I don't think that's cute when you do that to somebody. Try to test them or they gotta prove this to you. If you was gonna marry, you was gonna marry her. It's kind of like when she cheat, then I'm gonna cheat. Like if you was gonna be faithful, you was gonna be faithful regardless of what she was doing. But she was wrong for messing with the man. So, if he leave, but I mean, that's the whole point of them coming there. So I just kind of feel like, well, he should just kind of just let it go if he want to be with her. But we'll see what happened with that or whatever. So Temptation Island was a decent show. Oh, the black couple, I think they're going to stay together. The girl and the guy, they seem that they just growing personally, having personal growth. I was glad Homegirl came out of her shell and talked to the other people and kind of got to know the guys and everything that was there. But they both, respectful with their stuff. You can tell they really love each other, and I think they're gonna come back together even better than they was before. Overall, this is it's not it's not a bad show. It's okay. Like I kind of like the show. It's okay. Love and Hip Hops. Y'all, I haven't been keeping up on all the Love and Hip Hops. I try to watch them when I can, but it's just like it's a lot. They be on all night. Y'all, it's too much. Who wants to sit around and watch 3 hours of Love and Hip Hop of foolishness? I cannot. Atlanta came on last night. I watched it for a minute. I fell asleep on the second part of it, but it's the same old scripted shenanigans, y'all. The only thing that was real was Scrap DeLeon and his father. I think that storyline is real, and I feel bad for him because KK ain't shit for not telling him that his daddy was alive, and she knew that he had a sister. And I mean, it was just like they're trifling. Okay, Mama D and that host, Mama D just need to sit down somewhere. I'm tired of looking at her saddlebags on the side. I'm tired of looking at her flappy titties. I'm tired. Okay, girl, I don't care how old you are, girl. You need to just stop, girl. Stop. Just be 50-something. Like, be 55. Look 55. We know you got a banging body and it's gonna look just as good in a tight dress that's covering your body than a see-through skirt with a thong on, girl. Don't nobody need to see that. We don't need to see that, girl. Don't do that to us. Stop subjecting us to that. Carly Red looks like she's happy. Hopefully this works out for her and it don't turn out to be a disaster like all the rest of her storylines on this show. Spice with that skin, child, listen, that makeup was melting off her face when she was talking to them girls and she started getting loud. I started seeing the sweat patches started coming out. I was like, girl, don't get too loud. I mean, they look like wax on her face. She looked like she literally dipped her face in wax and then put makeup on it. Girl, why did you do that? I understand why colorism. I get it, colorism. I got it, okay? Dang, girl, you ain't have to do that, girl, like that. My God, no God. Stevie J is just... I'm tired of Stevie J. They got Faith looking like she got, you know, like she got arthritis. Why Faith look like she got arthritis? Is that just me? I love Faith, y'all, but she look like she got arthritis. No tea, no shade. Eva gives me everything I need in my life. She got him together. I love her. Like, I live for her. Give Eva more lines. Give her more screen time at all times. Love and Hip Hop Miami is a train wreck. It's a mess. Between Trina, Amara La Negra, I like Amara, but she can be over dramatic sometimes, and her voice is really aggravating. She talks like this all the time. Everything she says is just like this. So it's just a lot to listen to her talk. Her and Jesse Wood thing, I think that's unfortunate, that they beefed out again, and they seem to have gotten along, and they beefed out again because they only two dark-skinned people on the whole damn show. You think they would try to make them get along. As far as Veronica Vega and her talking about, you know, she should have defended her, she shouldn't have said she was a racist. Girl, I'm not finna defend nobody who get every opportunity, who takes every opportunity they can to bash me, who got on TV and talked about me. You think I'm finna turn around and defend you? I don't care what they call you, girl. I don't care. That maybe that's just me, but I'm not about to be defending nobody that's beefed out, and I don't feel like I should have to. Girl, what? That don't even make no sense, girl. You didn't even tell the girl you were sorry. You didn't even, you know what I'm saying? I don't have time for Veronica. Veronica is... Sorry, Veronica. You just ain't gonna be on, okay? You like Great Value, Iggy Azalea. Like, girl, stay in Miami with that shit. We don't want it. Okay, we don't want it, Veronica. We don't want it. Bobby is annoying. Bobby is too much. Bobby is a good rapper, but everything else overshadows it. He kind of remind me of a Johnny Blaze type character. Very talented person, but all the shenanigans overshadow the talent. Like, I don't even want to listen to Bobby's music because he just be in mess all the time. He's a messy person. I don't like it. It's too much. JoJo, the same thing. Girl, ain't nobody put no root on you. Ain't nobody got time for that. Your life is crumbling because you always stay involved in mess. Okay? If you stay out of mess, then you can focus on your own life and getting your own life together. Okay? The reason you don't have no money is because you don't know about business. Your daddy tried to tell you that. I don't like JoJo. She look like the Rat King by the face. Okay? I cannot. Real Housewives of Atlanta, I think Nene is ridiculous this season. I normally like Nene for the most part. Even when she be wrong, I can understand why. But this season is just a little bit too much. When the whole closet fiasco was too much for me. Like, Nene, it wasn't that deep, girl. It wasn't that serious for them to go into your closet. Yes, you could have not have wanted them, but did you have to be grabbing people's shirts and ripping shirts and hollering and screaming and carrying on? No. Do I think that we should always be focused on you when your husband has cancer, girl? He have cancer, girl. Cancer. That means he might die, and you still talking about your feelings and what you need and your feelings and this and that and other. Put your feelings to the side. If any time is a time to take some shit and put your feelings to the side, is when your husband have cancer. If you feel that bad about it, girl, get you a side nigga. Okay? Just, you know what I'm saying? Do something, you know, find you something to do with your time, sis. I'm sure you can. But acting a fool like this is uncalled for. Treating your friends that's trying to be there for you is like you treat them is totally uncalled for. So Nene is just through this year, and she coming for Cynthia. Don't do nothing to nobody, okay? And Cynthia and Kenya are friends. She gonna have to get over that. That's what I'm saying. Nene is starting to become this character that I don't really care for. It feels like you can't be her friend. You can't be nobody else's friend that she don't like, and I don't have to. Y'all too old for that, okay? Kenya and Cynthia are friends. Kenya seems to be living a happy life, and I don't know what has fallen out between them, and Cynthia probably don't even know either. Okay, so we ain't got time for Nene and her shenanigans this season. So, girl, absolutely not. We don't want it. Take it back, bitch. Return to sender. We don't have time for you and your bullshit this season. Okay, take care of your husband. Get your life together. I think that Kenya and Mike Hill are cute. It's interesting how Kenya said, I mean, not Kenya. Why I said Kenya? I think that Cynthia and Mike Hill are cute, but it's interesting how she said she would never be married again. She don't think that marriage is for her. She just don't want to be a married person. As soon as she meet this nigga, that she in love, talking about they be finna get married. Love is an amazing thing, okay? It happens. This is not to me, but it happens. Apparently it happens, just not to me. I'm happy for Cynthia. And I feel like Cynthia need to maybe just move past Nene because y'all always groveling to get her. Like, I just hate the way they just grovel behind her and they always catering to her and worrying about her ass. Like, girl, just, do she do all of this when y'all be going through? When y'all get an attitude, when y'all walk off and leave, like, do she do all of that for you? Probably not. But, you know, who are me? Candy is doing, you know, great with her businesses and everything. I like to see Candy's business accrements, or is that acronym? Her business acronym. she a good businesswoman is what I'm trying to say, okay? So I like to see that part of her personality, this whole baby storyline. I think that if you can afford to do it, you got the eggs to do it, hell, do it. I mean, I wish I want to have one baby naturally, you know, and I don't have the money to go and get IVF or to go do things, you know, and have a baby without a husband. I don't have that kind of money. I don't have that kind of income. So if I don't have the baby naturally, or I meet a rich guy in the next 5 years, you know, a guy who makes a lot of money, we can afford it, then I probably won't be able to do it. So I think that it's cool if you have the opportunity and you want to, you know, and you can, then why not? You know, raise a child and bring a child into the world. That's what you want to do into a happy family. They seem like they happy. Same thing with Porsha. I wasn't sold on her and her man, but it seems like they're really in love and they're happy, and she's had the baby now, so congratulations to her. I think that's great. She seems more centered and more calm and less ready to pop off, and so she seemed like she really happy. So I'm happy for Porsha. I feel bad for Nene because, you know, there's a certain point in your life when you come to as a woman, especially a single woman, that you are, you know, you have to realize what type of person you are. You either genuinely happy for other people when things happen to them, or you're jealous. Now, sometimes, you know, you might get a ting when somebody else get engaged and you haven't gotten engaged. Of course, that's only human for you to feel that way. But I'm never actively felt like, I mean, she shouldn't be engaged and I should. Like, I'm never a jealous person. I'm normally genuinely happy for people when things that are good happen to them. I don't feel like, wow, I wish it was happening to me. Maybe I wish it was happening to me, but not mad at them, you know, or feel no type of way. I feel like I got to talk about them or disparage them because they're moving up, because, you know, everybody gets things in their time. So, you know, I'm happy for people when they get engaged and they get married and they have babies and things like that. But Nene just seemed like a salty ass spirit. Like, if she miserable, she got to make everybody else miserable at the same time. Cynthia is very happy. Cynthia seems to be really living her best life. And it seems that because Nene is not having the same experience in her life, that she's doing everything she can to pull Cynthia back down into misery. Okay? And don't you let her do it, girl. Don't you let her do it. Did you like my TV wrap up? Tell me what you think about all these shows I talked about. Give me some suggestions for some new shows other than what I'm talking about, okay? So I will holler at y'all next week. I'm just throwing some new videos out here since I don't have anything to review necessarily. So you'll be catching me doing a lot of different kinds of videos. You know, tell me what you like. Just give me your feedback. Tell me what you don't like. I plan on going seeing Us. I wanted to let everybody see it and then, you know, go out and give it my own personal opinion, because, you know, everybody's opinion is like, boom, the first week. They either loved it or they hated it or they didn't understand it. So I want to give that time and then go give my unbiased opinion. So I plan on going see it this weekend. So I will holler at y'all next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with all your friends. Like my video too. I get a lot of views, but not a lot of likes. So go ahead and hit that like button for me. Don't forget, you know, subscribe too. I already said that, but I wanted you to subscribe. Okay, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can follow me on social media if you want to at WhoIsAprilDawn at Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, okay? So you have a blessed day, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.